Good afternoon and welcome to Are You Hungry Predictions and Prognostications. It's the Super Bowl week 17 coming to you from the 0772727. Wiggity 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 what?
21 points.
Son,
Nikki Stills.
that Seattle defense. Oh, that guy with the offensive holding gets the touchdown pulled back. That would have been minus another 5.
At least.
They don't kick the field goal. That would have been minus another 5. This kid, he's just
8 sacks, something like that.
8 sacks, sacked lunch.
3 points.
Man,
Ugh.
the kid pushes the right buttons. Originally, I was a 16-point favorite.
3-point dog.
3-point dog currently because of Derrick Henry in 25. Very productive out of the flex. 60 flex, he had 11, maybe almost 12. And then you had someone else.
25-yard Kelsey touchdown.
25-yard. He does nothing for the first 3 quarters, and then gangbusters in the 4th quarter. And then we have we had a JSN little hiccup, but I mean you get 21 points out of your defense and 15 out of your tight end. That is a hard row to hoe. We are going to need, and when I say we, I mean the good guys, broccoli. We're going to need some falling on the faces, Bucky Irving.
You're going to need some Bijan.
We're going to need some things to happen. I just want all you guys out there, all my players, I love you regardless of the outcome.
And neither of us will be doing a struggle bus because why would we want to help each other?
Really?
Did you hear that?
Really?
This is going to be a great matchup no matter what.
Okay. Let's get down to brass tacks here.
75-0.
75 to nothing currently. What's your percentage of favoritism?
52.
All right.
CBS sucks with that, though. They don't know math.
The series right now is tied between these two teams. 10-6. I don't know how many you've won in a row. 5, 6. You rattled off.
At least.
7th ranked coach. 10-5. 3rd ranked coach. I've won 2 in a row.
Well, where coach am I? 2nd? 7th?
7th. 7th versus 3. I've been really moving up the ranks these last few weeks.
There you go.
All right, let's see your current streak.
I'm 8-1
against each other.
Oh, you're saying head to head.
Yeah. I can't see. It's tied 4-4, but it won't tell me what you've been doing recently on your own. Okay, so we've got who do we got? Who's our quarterback?
QBs?
Yeah, we got who
At the
starting?
moment, it's
Who
Sam
starting?
Darnold. Sam Darnold.
Hurtig playing good.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Sammy.
Sammy D against my Packers. What?
That's the matchup.
Wow, it's pivotal. That could be.
And you got Jacobs. It's
changer.
It's a big game. Versus Jaden against Atlanta. I feel like for Jaden this week, it's either going to be a really, really rough performance or it's going to be a offensive rookie of the year caliber.
Let's hope for the latter there. They're still fighting.
They have a lot to play for. They could take the Packers spot. They could move up to a seed.
They could win the division. You got Hurts banged up. If he doesn't play, Dallas could beat them.
Yeah, and then they play
Washington
the Giants
wins.
last week of the season.
And they play the Giants.
Come on. They're not beating the Giants. Or they're not losing to the Giants.
Who plays the Giants last week?
Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, if they're fighting for the division, if they got the division locked up.
They're not losing to the Eagles last week. They got the division. But still, Jaden Daniels, they have something to fight for because the Falcons have something to fight for very much. They're
in
right.
it. They're in it. This is going to be a battle. I hope it's going to be a battle.
That should be a great game, which is good for Bijan.
It's a 47.5 point spread, 48.5 for the Darnolds.
Wait, what? Oh, for the Packers game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Darnold. Again, I think both quarterbacks have a chance of a boom or bust week. It's not going to be a.
Do not go gently into that good night. Go away, Nicholas. Nobody wants you to repeat.
These defenses, man.
Ah.
Looking at your squad.
Henry and Irving. Henry got what? 25?
25.5.
I expect Henry to get 25. That doesn't bother me. That didn't show me. The Kelsey thing didn't bother me.
He never cracked 10 until like week 6.
It's still fine. I mean, that draft capital, I expect you to get 15 points out of you. Tight end. For sure. Doesn't phase me.
Showed up.
21 out of the kicker.
Nope.
The defense, that is a kick in the nuts.
Should have expected that, though.
It's unbelievable. Nice coaching, Chief. Nice coaching.
Boom.
All right, what's Bucky Irving going to do against the worst ranked?
I mean, realistically,
Rushing
this is
defense.
not biased whatsoever, but logically, Bucky will score around 20 points.
He should have 100 and score.
They'll feed him at least 17 times rushing. He'll get a few catches, definitely a touchdown.
They're playing for something.
100 plus, I'd say.
100 plus. I agree. 100 plus in a score. Yeah. All right, Bijan on the other side and Josh Jacobs. Jacobs and Irving both tied for projection.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And your Henry was favored over my Roberts.
Jacobs 12. I think Jacobs scores more than 12, realistically. They're again the teams that are fighting for something.
Yeah.
The players are bound to go off.
He might touch the ball 30 times.
Yeah, Jacobs especially against what he did against the Saints, but before they took him out, obviously.
Bijan, 20 volume, 20 plus volume.
Yeah, he's
samesies.
You see his cut last
man.
week? He just went straight to the pile.
I think this is really balanced. I'm taking Jaden. I'm taking overall my running backs, obviously, because they're mine. I'm being objective also.
I do love Jacobs and Robinson a lot this week, but I don't think a 26 performance out of Henry plus Bucky on top. I don't think that's really going to get top this week.
All right. See, there we go. This is where
This is
we're
it.
at. This is fun.
However, when it comes to wide receivers, this one should not be close.
Smith and Jigba and Jarrett Wilson versus Cordy Sutton and T. Higgins. We talked earlier about Patrick Surtain being on Chase. That could open up things for Higgins all day
Surtain
long.
might be on Higgins. I don't know. I don't know how they play that.
I don't know how it works. Where does he play?
Hopefully, I don't know.
You know who can answer us is K-Base. She would know. She would know.
I'll search it up
exactly
after the
what's going
episode,
on.
but hopefully Higgins has number 2 lined up against him. Yes. Sutton, I don't think the Bengals have a terrible secondary.
Terrible secondary.
Sutton should somewhat feed.
They're going to have to throw the ball in that game.
Yeah. They're fighting for something too, obviously.
Neighbors
See
is
that?
a game time decision, and he's also a little
Does
bitch.
Neighbors have any? Oh, because you want to
He's
start.
on my bench.
Yeah. That's up to you. I'm not going to say anything. But no matter what Higgins and Sutton do, I think that's enough to outscore a 3.2 plus a Garrett Wilson who would become like the wide receiver 7 on that team.
Hopefully he doesn't have a Garrett Wilson 2-touchdown, 34-yard
That
game.
can happen.
All right, McBride versus Kelsey. Can McBride score 15 points?
Nope, because he can't score touchdowns.
Can't get touchdowns.
So unless he gets
Tyler
115
Murray.
yards plus that bonus points, I don't see that. And plus, it's not PPR, so that's not going to help you.
He could have the yards though. He could
could.
have the yardage.
He could, but playing it safe, I think Kelsey.
Yeah, we're taking Kelsey. Both of us taking Kelsey in this one.
And I'm taking Brown over Warren. I
I'm
don't know.
taking
I don't know
Chase
if Brown.
over
I don't
Warren.
know if Brown's going to have an explosive game because I mean they're
tough.
gonna throw it a lot too, right?
Tough Broncos
But
defense.
so yeah, touchdown is pretty much what you're looking at there, right?
He gets the volume. He
Definitely.
gets a ton of volume.
Yeah, he's a great running back for fantasy.
He gets a lot of volume. Who's your sexy flexy? Warren, Jalen.
It was Jalen, yeah, 11.2.
You got a lot of players
They
down
took
there.
back like 2 touchdowns from Warren. You see it? Were you watching that game
No.
on Christmas? They took back 2
Oh,
touchdowns.
see, the gods do like me.
A little bit.
The fantasy gods like me. Your kicker, Sanders, making me nervous versus Brandon Aubrey, just crushing the ball from 50 yards
Yeah,
less.
dude. I lost my other league because I was up by 19. He had like 24. That's the reason I lost. I'm like, oh, I'm up by 19. I'm going against the kicker.
Nice job, Mr. Aubrey.
Yeah, Sanders had 19 last week. That's
Yeah, Sanders, pretty good.
5 for 5.
Pretty
field
good.
goals. But
And
against
he's-
Cleveland, I don't know what the weather is there. But
Look at the over-under on the Cowboys-Eagles game is 38.5.
over.
No CD Lamb.
Don't care.
Taking
a
the
trap.
over.
It's a trap.
We're taking the over. The Seahawks defense, we've talked ad nauseum about their 21 points, son of a nutcracker, but really beautiful to see there. The Packers have been very good. I haven't really made my final decision on this, whether it's the Packers or the Bills. But I can't see either of them having 21 points, so I'm going to give the nod there to Nikki. This as a classic. This is just a battle.
Written all over it.
Battle written all over it.
It's grit. Both teams full of grit. Not flashy players, but full of teams that'll get the job done. Well, we will each be taking ourselves in this game, obviously.
And so many points.
So many points. Give me 123 for Nikki G
To
to 43 for
1 to 43 points. I'm gonna actually go 134 to 123. It's a huge
134 for you.
explosion. An explosion 134.
Cam Sutton, or not Cam Sutton. Cortland Sutton, 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wait,
Good luck.
do you get extra points with 500 receiving yards?
500 receiving yards. I think there's an extra bonus in there somewhere.
I'll do my research.
I had a dream. You hit 11 touchdowns the other day.
Oh no!
I did, and I haven't dreamt about Cortland Sutton all year long,
God.
but I wish that I had.
If you did have a dream, I'd actually be nervous.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us all year long. We appreciate all of your attention and love.
Until next year. This might be the last time.
Man, in
We're in this
person.
space,
I almost cried yesterday. I was like, I don't mean to make you sad, but you're going to be in college before the draft, bro.
Hey, maybe I go to TCNJ and stop by.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Maybe we fly you home for draft day. I think we got to fly you home for.
No, I'll be here for draft.
All right, we'll see how that all
Unless you guys
works
want to
out.
come to me. Welcome to Miami.
Do we know where you're going?
Yeah, Miami.
Miami, Florida.
I don't know yet. I'll probably.
You used to when you were a little G. You wanted to be a Florida Gator.
Gator, yeah, it's still an option.
All right. Peace. Love
See
you.
you,
Happy
man.
New Year, everybody. Be safe.
Go douche. Back to
Safe travels. No back to back.